Hi friends, I am Sella Kumaraswamy. This is Seismic Design of Buildings assignment for Skyfi Labs online course on design of structures and foundations using ETAB. Now let us go to new model. Display units, metric SI units, steel section database Indian, steel design code IS 800 2007, concrete design code IS 456 2000. Okay. Now, grid dimension, I am adopting uniform grid spacing. The number of grid lines in x direction 4, number of grid lines in y direction 4, and spacing in grid x 4 meter and in y direction also 4 meter. The number of stories say 12. Typical story height 3 meter, bottom story height 3 meter, and using custom story data, edit story data, we need not edit anything because all stories are similar stories except this. So let's click OK. Using grid only, click OK. Grid is formed. First, let us define material properties. Add new material. In the region India, material type concrete, standard Indian, and grade say M35. Okay. The M35 concrete. Click again. Now add new material. In India, instead of concrete, go to rebar. Indian, standard Indian. HYST, choose HYST 500 for main bars. Okay. Again, rebar. Choose mild grade 250 for confinement reinforcement. Okay. Again, add a new material for wall elements. That is masonry. Click on OK. The material properties defined. Now let us go to define section properties, in which first one frame section. Add new property, concrete rectangular for beam section, name it as G. (500 by 300), material M35, the depth is 500 mm, width is 300 mm, and so rebar. Here choose M3 design since it is beam, longitudinal bar HYST 500, confinement bars mild 250. Here the top bar cover is 25 mm, bottom bar same, and click OK. Again click OK. Now add a copy of property similar to beam section. That is B 600 by 350 depth is 600 and width is 350 for rebar. Say OK, click again OK. Again add a copy of property, that is beam 900 by 400 in 35 concrete. Here depth is 900, width is 400, so rebar HYC 550, tower is 25 mm. So again keep up. Now 3 beam sections are added. Go to new property, that is auto select list. Say the auto select. And design type is concrete. Choose all 3 beams and add in auto select list and click OK. Similarly for column sections, rectangular concrete, say C 500 by 300, material M35, and here the depth is 500, width is 300, and so rebar. This is column, let it as it. Now HYC 500 here and mild grade 250 here. A column clear cover for confinement bars 40 mm, it's okay. Click on it. Similarly, add copy of property, that is C 600 by 350 M35, depth is 600 and width is 350, rebar, all are OK. Click on OK. Again add one more copy of property for column section. C 900 by 400 M35. Here the depth is 900 and width is 400. So rebar, same. Click on OK. We have added 3 column properties. Now add new property, which is auto select list. Here say C auto select on design type concrete. Choose all the columns introduced now. Add the select list, auto select list. Now click on OK. Now the frame sections are introduced. Now let us go to define slab sections. In section property, in which slab sections, add new property, say slab 150. Slab material is M35 and Thickness is 150 mm. The slab is introduced. Now go to define section properties in which wall sections. We need shear wall, so add new property, name it as shear wall, and material masonry and shear wall material is M35, not masonry. Thickness of shear wall is 300. Click. The shear wall is defined and add new property which is brick wall. This wall material is masonry. Thickness is 230 mm. It is okay. Now the two type of walls defined. Click on it. The next part of our design is go to draw structural elements. First one, draw shear wall. So select draw floor wall object in which quick draw walls. Here switch to all story option and here change the property as shear wall. Now select the shear wall part. This is our shear wall part which is drawn, and next go to draw columns. Draw beam column trace objects in which choose quick draw column. Here change the property to column auto select and select the nodal points. We have drawn all the columns. Next go to draw beam sections. Draw beam column brace object in which quick draw beams. Beams are drawn. Next go to draw without changing the property. We have drawn the beam, so do undo the beams. all the A lag is removed. Now change the auto select. Now you can draw. All the beams are drawn. Next, go to draw slab. Draw flow wall objects in which we draw flows. No. Undo this. Now change the property of object as slab 150. Now it's so. The slabs are drawn. The next element is brick wall on outer frame. We draw, select wall objects in which we draw walls. Change the property to brick wall. Select the outer frames. The outer walls are drawn. Drawing all the elements getting over. Now go to assign joint conditions. Before switch this to one story option and move this plan view to base. Now it is at 12th story. Move to base. Here 16 joints and 8 cells are selected. Here we need not require any slabs. So escape and select the cells and delete them. Now select the nodal points which are joints and assign the restraint conditions. Select rigid in all direction and apply. Now let us assign the loads. First one, dead load. Switch to all story option and move these two first floor, story 1, and select the cells for applying dead load of 2 kN. Selected. Now assign cell load is uniform. Here the dead load, the load intensity is 2 kN per square meter. Apply and click on book. And again select the cells for applying live load of 4 or 5 kN per square meter. Go to assign, again cell load, uniform. Here live load instead of dead load. The intensity is 5 kN per square meter. Apply, click on book. Next one, the outer wall load. So select the outer frame, for applying wall load. Having an intensity of 1 kN per meter. Frame selected, go to assign. Here frame load, which is also distributed. Load pattern is also dead. Here the uniform load of 1 kN per running meter. Apply and click on OK. Now we have to assign seismic loads, for which we to define and in load patterns change the case as seismic. Seismic, the type is also seismic, and IS 1893-2002 and add new load and modify the lateral load. Here choose X and Y direction without eccentricity. Now the seismic zone factor as per code, the value is 0.1 and site type is, it is medium soil. So 2 is correct. The importance factor, it is 1, and the response reduction, which is 3 for our building, and let the program calculated as it is and click OK. And now the seismic load is defined, and again go to load combination. Here add default design combos, select concrete frame design, click OK. Click again OK. Now the seismic load is also defined, applied. Now let us go to analyze. Here we can let all the load cases to run. There is no wind load application, hence we may click on run now. We save as Seismic Design project. Seismic Design project. Save. Now the software is analyzing the structural frame. Yes. Now the analysis process getting over, we can see the result of analysis. Of course, again we can check the moment. Now display the deformed shape. The analysis part is over. Now we can go for design. Choose concrete frame design. View release performance. Here IS confirm that IS 456 2000 and click on go. And again go to design. In concrete frame design, start design and check. The design process is going on. Analysis and design section differs for 384 concrete frames. Do you want to reiterate analysis and design? Yes. Analysis and design is redoing. Is again 92 frames to retain. Again 84. 68. 2. We have to reiterate again and again. Forty-four. 36, 28, gradually it is reducing. 20, now we have only 12 cases, 12 frames to reiterate. Now 4 frames. I think this is our last iteration. Yes, now the design is over. Reinforcement details are shown. Now go to design. We can check the reinforcement values, and again we can confirm with this option, design check. Friends, with this our design is over. Now let us go to create reports, project report as well as summary report. Double click on project report to generate project report. The software generates the report. Three 61 pages, and we can see the summary report also. This summary report having 25 pages. With this we can finish our design project. Thank you.